Hello and welcome to the Forward Podcast. I am so excited to be with you today. I'm your host, Carrie, and I have a special surprise for you guys. This is a totally new podcast because I have a different co-host with me this evening. And that co-host is my daughter,
Lois.
So we want to surprise you guys with a little change up. Actually, we didn't plan this. My husband got sick and he just is down too much to be able to go over the notes and sit here and do a whole podcast. So I said, I think it's time for our first guest. That way we can let him rest. And my daughter Lois is here to join us. And Lois, tell us a little about yourself. Go for it. How old are you?
I'm 12.
12 years
and I'm
old.
going into 7th grade. Well, I already am in 7th grade.
7th grade. School started Friday, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how was the first day of 7th grade?
It was like fast.
Yeah? Because were you like nervous or you were excited?
I was both. Like, I was excited, but I was like also nervous.
Yeah.
Because it goes like so much faster.
Is that because you change rooms a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got a locker?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I was homeschooled, so I never had a locker. So I'm kind of jealous of the locker life. That's pretty cool. Lois is turning 13 in December. So my oldest is Tommy, our son, and he'll be 15 soon. But this is my first girl to turn 13, to be an official teenager. And I have 4 daughters. So you are paving the way, Lois. You are going to be the first. You are going to be, you're going to be teaching us all the things. So I'm excited to have her on here tonight. And the reason we did is because I thought it would be super fun. I know we have some kids and some teens that listen to this podcast. And I thought it'd be fun to have a teen on here and kind of do a little like family oriented show with Lois talking to us from her generation and from her mindset and kind of her age group and letting us know like how is it being a preteen in this day and age, in this culture. And I'm so excited to hear what she has to say. Now, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But I think she's excited and pumped as well. Are you good with this? Are you excited?
Yeah, I keep laughing.
You keep laughing?
Yeah.
Does it feel kind of awkward?
Yes.
But your headphones are cool.
Yeah.
You're looking good, girl. Okay, so we're going to go over just some family questions, and I'm going to ask her some questions, and then she's going to ask me some from like a preteen point of view to a parent. Then I'll ask her from a parental point of view to a preteen. Like, how can we parent better? How can we connect with our children more as they grow up? It would be really hard to grow up in this culture. Do you think it's been difficult, or are you just used to it? You're good.
I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think is like the weirdest thing about our world today? Like, what do you think is, oh man, it's hard to be a preteen with this going on?
Like all like the uh like all the like people, because people are getting really weird.
Yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
social media and
Yeah.
YouTube, just
Yeah.
people are getting crazy out there.
Yeah.
Well said. That is so true. Except for us, right? We're not weird yet.
We're cool.
We're cool.
Except
All right.
you.
So we're going to ask some questions to each other and just kind of get a read on if you're out there, you've got preteens, you've got kids kind of entering into that stage. Maybe we can help you. Maybe we can answer some questions you wish you could ask them. And then if you're a teen listening, maybe we'll hit some questions you wish you could know about your parents or you wish you could ask your parents. And we'll kind of go back and forth. So let's get started. Are you ready, Lolo?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Okay. Lois, what is the best thing a parent can do to show they care about their teenager's life? How can we like show you we care about your life, we want to be involved in life, in your life? What's the best thing we can do?
Like one of the big things is just like
Sorry, moving that closer to your mouth.
like listening to them, like
Mm.
listening is a big part. Like if we come back from school and like something happened, like your friends or just like your teachers, it's just like a really big thing. Like you gotta be there for them, and just listening is like a huge part. And like
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. How does it make a kid feel when they're trying to talk to their parents and we're on our phones?
It's kind of like, I don't know, you just kind of don't want to be there anymore because you feel like they don't care about you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's convicting. That's good. So, parents, listen, take a time out, put your phone down, and listen. I love that, Lois. And now she's going to ask me a question about like this is teens asking parents.
How can I make you understand when I really want something?
Ooh, that's a good one. How can I make you understand when I really want something? So one thing, Lois, that you have done lately, which I love, and we call Lois the lawyer in our house because she is a great negotiator. Really. Like you know how to work people pretty well, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. You're like your dad.
basically.
In a good way. But one thing I really like that you do, Lois, is that when you really want something, you come up with a plan of how to get it. So, teens out there, listen up. Parents love it when you come to them and you say, excuse me, I really want, what's something you've wanted lately?
A lunchbox.
I really want a
or like
lunchbox.
when we want to like change rooms or something.
Okay, way to throw that one in there. That's currently on the table for negotiation.
No, like recent times that we've wanted to change rooms. I'm always the one who's like, let me.
You want to change it up?
Yeah.
Move rooms?
I don't like staying in the same boring thing forever.
How many times have we switched y'all's beds in the last 3 years?
Like,
At least 4 or 5 times.
since we've moved here is literally like 5 times.
Oh my
That's
word.
a lot. I've like every bed. I've had every bed we've had. Like I've had the bunk beds, the white bed, the black bed,
You have.
the other white bed.
It's been
Like a
such a
lot.
pain, but I hope you've been happy.
I want to change it again.
I know. So a way that you can communicate with us teens is like bring a plan to the table. Say, I really want this lunchbox. And I think what you said to me, Lois, is, oh, I remember what you said. You said, I will do chores for this, like outside her normal stuff that she does, because they all do chores. And what do you remember what you said about your hair?
Yeah, I said, I said I'd do more chores. Like I wanted a lot of things. I said I'd do more chores. I'd learn to curl my own hair, and I'd give you $40 like toward it because I've been saving up $40. That was a good deal too. It's like,
Okay. To be clear, the $40 wasn't just for the lunchbox. It was like for shoes, a lunchbox, and a few other things, right?
Yeah.
It was like a whole bunch of stuff she wanted. And so she came to me with a plan. So, teens, if you really want something from your parents and they're not giving in, like, stop whining for it and come to them with a plan. Say, like, hey, I'm willing. I think you even washed walls a few months ago.
yeah,
Like,
and
you,
I like started doing laundry. Like I was started to like
yes.
do laundry a lot, and it's just like I didn't even do that to get something. You just start, and then you kind of like what? No.
Sneaky in a good way. Yeah, that's a good thing. Start. So you're saying be proactive, like start helping,
Yeah.
and then when you do ask for something, your parent will be more likely to give it to you
And you
because
can
you've been
just like,
helpful.
yeah, just like do laundry or like putting dishes away, and then you can be like, I think I deserve this because I've done this. Like,
See, lawyer, I love it. That's very good. That's a very good tip. So there you go, teens. There's a good one. Secondly, and now it's my question for you: how much do you need your parents involved in your friendships?
okay, so like, don't be like up in their face about it because I know, sometimes you can.
Here comes the personal.
Sometimes like I don't know, you can be a little like no, I don't want you to hang out with this person, but like I think it's good to like see if they can make the right decisions first. Like I know if like
That's
they
good.
start like falling into like sin or something, like then you step in, but like see if like you can trust them because like trust is a really big thing in like friendships. Like going over to like people's houses or sleepovers has been like a really big conversation that we've been
Mhm.
having. It's just like it trust is like a big thing because like teens love when you can trust them. Even like going to stores and like letting you go alone. Like I've know we've been doing that a lot lately, and it just feels really good because you feel like you're growing up. And I don't know, it's like just a lot of trust and like knowing that like your teen can like handle the friendships on your own.
So you think, or so you're saying that was so good. So you're saying if we show that trust in you, that will spur you on to do the right thing?
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
then you when you're about like if you're about to do something bad, then you feel like that conviction, like they trust me and we're gonna lose that if like you do this.
That is so good. You're very wise.
I know.
Very wise.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
Okay, I won't. Okay, your turn.
Okay. How can I show my independence without making my parents mad? Like,
Mm.
how can I show that I can do this by myself without making you feel like you're not important?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a tough one because I don't want you to have any independence. I'm not saying that from me. Like parents, especially moms, I think we don't want our kids to grow up. I mean, we want
But
them
we
to
do.
be right. And I mean, we do overall. Like we want you guys to be normal and healthy, but it's hard. It's really hard to let you grow up and to feel like you don't need us anymore or you don't need our protection, our guidance. And so that's definitely a hard one. But I think the way you can assert your independence without making us upset is to do it in a I'm trying to use words that make sense to a teenager, to like include us on it, right? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So instead of saying like, Mom, I want to go off by myself in the store. Like, I want to go. And being like in a hurry and frantic and scaring us. Like, no, that's not safe. Again, like with a plan, like come up and say, Mom, can I walk right over there to the shoes? And I'm going to bring you a pair of shoes that I was looking at and I'll come right back. And like start there.
Mhm.
So I think for a parent, it's maybe if you start slow and just little by little prove your trustworthiness and prove
Mhm.
like you can make good decisions and you can make wise decisions, then the next time ask for something a little bit bigger. So I think that's a good way for
Mhm.
preteens to like go into that independent stage. I feel like you hit independence a little bit earlier than most because you're very you know what you want. Like you're not indecisive. If I ask Lois something, I'm like, well, what would you do in this situation? She like already has it mapped out. She knows exactly what she would do. So again, teens like think through things first. And we know you're not going to think like an adult, and that's totally fine. But just show us that you are thinking and that you're considering, you know, consequences and things like that. And I think that's why I've given you a lot more independence than I ever thought I would, is because I know that you're thinking through it too.
Mhm.
That's good. Okay, my turn. Let me see, where are we at? Okay, I've asked you these two. Okay,
3.
next. How can Christian parents encourage teens to love God?
Um, like praying is like a really big thing for us because like I feel like when I don't pray, like I don't pray that often, and I know like I should get into it more, but like just like praying at the dinner table or whenever you're about to eat, even at restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
and like before you go to bed or anything, even with your parents, like before you go to bed, because like it just really helps. Like even when I've prayed, like God has like given me it and I've like seen it,
Mm,
and it's just like when God like shows you it like automatically, it like wants you to pray like even more.
mm,
Um and then like devotions, because um like even last year in my 6th grade class, from my teacher, like I just learned so much that devotions are like really important. Like
yeah, yeah.
just like every morning, like on the first day of school, I woke up and did my devotions, and it was just like really good for me because like um it just like that's the thing I'm gonna do today. Like
Yeah.
in the middle of class when I'm daydreaming, I just remember like, oh, I need to do this, and it's just really good because if you don't have something that you're gonna do, then like it's kind of like just making up one. It's not as good, but like when you read the Bible, it's just so much better. And
Mm,
especially like with your
mm,
parents, if you read your Bible or devotions even at night or in the morning, it's really good because like you're just doing it together and you feel so much more like knowledgeable
mm-hmm.
like with your parents because they can like help you with stuff like that you need to learn and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's good. What teacher encouraged you so much to do your devotions?
Mr. Man.
Mr. Mancroni?
Yeah.
Okay, writing down to dad to give him a raise. So that's
All my
awesome.
teachers.
Because so it's not just like your parents can encourage you by doing it at home, but then you're saying because of your home life, when your teachers chimed in and said, hey, you guys need to do this, it like gave you even more confidence
Yeah,
to do
because
that.
like adults can always have like two sides, and like sometimes it's hard because if your teacher says one thing but then your parents say another, it's hard because like
Mm,
you want to listen to your parents obviously because like they're your parents and you need to listen to them, but like your teachers, they just like they know a lot. So
yeah, they have a
like
different perspective.
yeah, so it's kind of hard when they have a different like perspective, but it's really good when like they tell you something and then your parents have told you, because then you know like this is like so true, and like sometimes like parents like need to like know that
Yeah.
like their kids are being like taught the right thing.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's awesome. I'm so proud of your teacher for encouraging you in that. And I love that you focused on prayer because we have seen answers to prayer in our family. And there is nothing like praying and asking God for something and then you see Him answer that. So, parents, pray more with your kids. I mean, I love when I hear my kids pray, but it's so much fun when we as a family like kneel down together or sit around the table together and hear each other, like the twins always praying for the homeless people. They always pray for the homeless people, which is so sweet. I just love that they're so conscious of that. But it just cracks us up because it's like no matter what we're praying for in the whole world, the homeless people are getting prayed for every single time. I love it.
Yeah, and then like in Sunday school class, like all our cousins and on all of us, we're all like raising our hand, because like if it's something with like our grandma, we're all like raise your hand, like we want to pray for her, but then we're like
You're
only
like
one of us,
racing to give the prayer
yeah,
request.
like only one of us gets picked, and we're all like, oh, I wanted to tell it. And our teacher's always like, okay.
Did you get to give the prayer request this morning in class?
No,
You didn't?
no, it was youth group.
Oh, I know, but did you get to give it in youth group?
No, we don't do prayer
You
requests.
didn't.
Pastor Chris, you need to
Oh
do prayer
no.
request, huh?
Writing that down too. Just kidding. We love you, Pastor Chris. Okay, your turn for a question.
What can I make you oh, restart? How can I make you proud of me?
Oh my
Like,
word.
how can I make you like proud of me?
So teens are asking this to parents, like what can they do to make us proud of them? Is that it? Yeah. Oh my word. Parents are proud of anything, but I will tell you this. The one thing parents absolutely will like beam and be so happy over is when you get along with your siblings and when you're kind to others. Like those are the biggest two for your age. Like we're talking from, 5 to 15 years old, say.
5 to 15.
Because that's, I know, but like I don't have a kid older than Tommy yet. So I don't know for like the older teen years. But up until Tommy's age, I think I'm the most proud when you guys are kind. Inside the home, outside the home, in your school. Like when people come up to me and say, Lois was so sweet or London was so kind. She talked to the new kid today at school or whatever. That makes me so happy because, I mean, grades come and go. You're always going to get good ones or bad ones. It doesn't, I mean, it matters, but it's not character, right? Like academics come and go,
Yeah.
all of that. But like when you're kind to someone, that just shows me like I've done something right as a parent or God's done something right in spite of me as a parent. But that makes parents the most proud. So like if you ever want to make your mom and dad proud of you, be kind, especially to your siblings if you have them, or just at church, at school, even in the store. Like I love it. We pulled up to a red light the other day and there was a homeless person, with a sign up. And all of my kids were like, Mom, do you have any money? Mom, do you have any money? Do you have a track? Like freaking out to give this homeless person something. And it just made me so happy. It was like, I just loved seeing that love and kindness in their hearts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one. All right. Last question. This is it.
For me.
Yeah, the last question I have for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So parents want to know, to teens. What is a way, teens, us parents can make awkward conversations easier? How can we make it easier? Because we have so many awkward things to talk about as you guys grow up. So how can we make it less awkward for you?
Like, making jokes is like a big thing. Like, if you're just like staring at them and like, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward. You're just like, okay. And then, so making jokes, it just laughs and it's like, I don't know. And then, like taking them places is really big because like, taking them like to Chick-fil-A or like Starbucks or something, like as you drive in the car, it's just like really good. I don't know, it just feels like way less awkward, like way less. And then like just I think that's it.
That's good. So doing something together instead of just like
sitting
down in your room being like, I have to talk to you
tell me
about something. Yeah. I want to talk to you. And it's all like, oh my word, am I in trouble? What is this about? So instead just like, hey, do you want to go to Chick-fil-A and grab a cookie or a drink and then chat on the way?
Yeah.
That will make it less awkward.
And don't let siblings go.
Oh, that's good.
Because that's kind of annoying.
No group conversations. Yeah. That's good. That's very true.
Always laughing at me. She's like,
it's because you have to go through everything first. She's just sitting underneath you like, ha ha. Don't worry. Her day's coming, girl. Her day's coming.
I hope she doesn't get married so I can just kidding.
Oh, my word. There goes the sibling kindness right out the window. Okay. That's good. So make jokes, take you somewhere, and no siblings present. No group combos. Gotcha. That's good advice. All right. The last one for me. This is the last one. Go for it.
What is a way us parents...
No, you're down here. Oh.
What do I do when I'm mad at my friends, but I still want to see them every day?
What do I do when I'm mad at my friends, but I still have to see them every day? Like at school?
Yeah. Well, like anywhere. It can be like school or church or like if you play like sports. Like what if you're like get mad at them and then like you have to see them the next day and then it's awkward because like you don't want to.
Yeah. Well, of course, I mean, as Christians, we always believe in forgiveness. We believe everybody should forgive. But at the same time, does that mean you have to like totally brush everything under the rug? No, because a big principle that we live by in our family is that you communicate and you talk when you have problems or issues. And so I think a big thing that parents want you guys to know is that it's really good at this age to start creating a personality where you're able to confront problems in the right way. So like if you have friends that you're upset with, you have to go talk to them and tell them what's bothering you. And if you're not willing to do that, then you have to forgive them in your heart and truly let it go. So it's either one road or the other, right? It's like forgiveness and completely letting it go and not bringing it up again and not staying mad, or confrontation and like talking to them face to face. The other night we were at the pool and were you there? I don't think you were there. It was me and London and the twins. And we were at the pool and this guy put on this music that was horrible. It was terrible. It had cussing in it and everything. I didn't tell you this yet. And I really wanted to like get up and storm off and just take my girls and leave. But then the other side of me was really mad and I wanted to go over there and kind of not yell at him, but be like, what in the world? Why would you put this music on with kids? And he had 2 kids there. So I was kind of upset. But I thought in front of the girls, like they need to see how problems, even little ones, can be handled correctly. So I just got up and walked over there and I was like, hey, excuse me, do you mind changing the music? I was like, it's just a little rough for the kids. And he was so nice. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. And he went over and changed it. And the girls were like wide eyes, like staring at me, watching this whole thing. And I was like, oh, cool. Thanks so much. And I went back and sat down. And my heart was racing because I hate confronting people like that. Like it was so awkward. You do it
to me all the time.
I don't mind confronting you. And you don't mind confronting me, right? I feel like we have a really good communication. sometimes
Yeah.
we're kind of mad, but that's okay. But anyways, I think it taught the girls because then he came over later and he was so cool. And he was like, I am so sorry. I apologize. I wasn't even paying attention to the words. I should never have had it on that channel. And he just apologized profusely in front of the girls. And they were watching and I was like, it's fine. No problem. I understand. It happens. Thank you for changing it right away. So all that to say, like, if you're mad at your friends at school and you have to see them and it's awkward, don't be afraid to confront your friends, even at 12 years old, like in the right way. Go to them and say, hey, I got my feelings hurt a little bit yesterday.
But then, like, if they take it the wrong way.
Right. But you're not responsible for their feelings. So, like, or how they react. They should take it the right way, especially if you present it in a kind way. And I think that's the key. Like saying it kindly, like, hey, it hurt my feelings when you did that. I'm not mad, but I just wanted you to know, like, next time, maybe don't, embarrass me or whatever. And if they get upset, then you can keep talking and talk it out. But more than likely, they're going to be like, oh my word, I'm sorry. I won't do that again or something. Have you had that experience?
No. No.
Do girls confront each other like at school, or do you just let stuff go?
Kind of, we just like let stuff go.
Yeah.
But then there's sometimes you're like, okay, because if they keep doing it, then it's kind of like you have to tell them because like you don't want them to keep doing it.
Yeah.
But then like if they do it once, it's like you're fine. Don't do that to them.
So you kind of gauge on like how much they're doing something.
Because like if they're like being annoying or like I don't know, then yeah, like over and over, then yeah, tell them. But like, if they're like being fine, like if they only do it once, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Cause
like, I like that.
It's like you don't want to like say anything if it was just once, and they actually kind of feel bad. So
that's good. So maybe give them a pass as a friend. You're like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're having a bad day.
I dropped my marker.
How will you draw while I'm talking?
That's good advice. I have a lot on drawing on this paper.
I know. Good job. You can doodle and talk at the same time. You're like a podcast pro. First time out.
Multitasker.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. So there you have it. Maybe give them a pass if it's the first time. So if it's the first offense. After that, don't be afraid to speak up and kindly address the issue.
Yeah, because even if it's like kind of like you don't want to ruin the friendship, you don't want to be like mean, and even if you after you do it like and you feel bad, you can just like say like I don't want to say this, but like I kind of have to because like you keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
that's good. That's good. That's healthy confrontation. I love it. All right, to close out this episode, Lois, let's do this.
What?
I'm rolling the dice on this one, so I'll give you a minute. Think of your favorite mom-daughter memory between you and I.
When we almost crashed yesterday.
Okay, I knew that was risky, and I regret it. I regret it. Lois learned something about driving.
No, because I said... So we were in line and we were like 15 cars behind because there was a long line for the red light, green light thing.
Tell it right.
I did. And so it turned green, but we were like a lot of cars behind and I was like, green light. Well, she was eating her cheeseburger.
Chicken sandwich. Grilled chicken.
Oh, my word. And she was like, started going and she looked up and while she's eating it. And, like, she was just going, and, like, no one was moving. We were literally, like, in East Coast, and I was like, Mom! And she was like, she slammed on brakes. We were literally, I do not know how we did not crash. We were, like, an inch away from hitting them. I was so scared. I was like, oh, my word.
We were
this is the day I die.
We were all shaking. To be fair, I hadn't even pressed on the gas yet. We were literally coasting. But we were at the red light, and she said, green light. And I'm thinking everyone's going because she kind of said it like, hello. And I'm looking down at my chicken sandwich. And so I let off the brake and I just hear, Mom! And I slam on the brake. And thank goodness I have quick reactions because I don't know how we didn't hit that car. That was the angels.
We were so close.
The angels of God. stood
Yeah.
in front of that car for me. And then I'm like, don't ever say green light again. I will look up at the green light.
Forgiveness is really big in our family.
Oh, my word. So we had a good laugh over that. Not really, but thanks. I'm glad that's your favorite
No,
memory
that's
of
not.
us.
I
That's
was just making
exciting.
that as a joke, but I actually wait. What was the question again?
Favorite memory,
There's a lot.
preferably one where I don't cause any driving infractions.
Oh, I have a driving. You remember? Okay,
Is
so
this another one about me?
yeah,
'Cause
she never goes in the She never goes in the car wash line. So she went because it's always my dad, and she went and she literally skipped the whole line and just started going through Demon Pay. And the guy was like, hey, and she was like, oh, and she slammed her brakes. She was like, did I pass the line? I was like, yes, Mom. So we just had to pull out all the way back and go behind the cars. And she was like, sorry, I never do this before. My husband always does it.
Well,
and I'm like,
this is a good one. Okay, in my defense, I don't wash the car. Dad does. He says, go through and wash the car. Well, I asked him before we left, do we have a membership? He says yes. So I pull up and it says membership lane. So I just go through the membership lane and the guy's like chasing me down like, wait.
And then he's like, it's expired. And she's like, has to change it all out. Like,
yeah. And then I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm like, I have a membership. He's like, I have to scan it first. I was like, oh. And then he opens my door and scans it and he's like, it's expired. I'm so glad all your favorite memories of me are me making ridiculous mistakes. Thank you. That's flattering.
Okay, actually, I think I have.
No more.
No, not like a car one. No, not a car one.
An embarrassing one? We have to be done.
No.
Hurry up.
3 more minutes. Okay.
This better not be embarrassing to me.
Wait, I have to think for a second.
Okay, and that's all the time we've got.
Okay, I think I like when we go to theme parks because she's usually the type of person that gets sick really easily.
Me?
Yeah.
Wrong.
No.
So wrong.
This is why she needs forgiveness more, guys.
So wrong. I never. When do I ever get sick at theme parks? I've been sick one time.
I just said not at theme parks.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah. If there's I don't know. Anyways.
Still waiting for the memory.
So when we're at theme parks, she goes kind of from boss mode to fun mode.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
So it's really fun because she wants to ride all the biggest roller coasters, and even though sometimes I cry, no, I actually am good. But it's really fun when she goes on all when we go to Disney World. It was really fun because she actually asked for my outfit advice. And it was so good.
I do like your opinions on my outfits.
And her outfit was so good that day.
Aww. Okay, you just redeemed yourself for the car stories.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then, she's just really fun when she goes on roller coasters. So, moms be fun at roller coasters.
That's good. That's great
that.
Advice.
Yeah, because, if you're just standing at the side recording, it's kind of embarrassing because then everybody's looking at you, especially if there's, a guy or something.
Oh, my.
And,
this took a turn.
Hey, and then your mom's like, smile! And I'm like, yeah.
So you'd rather us just be up there with you?
Yeah, because then you have the experience.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Okay. I might edit out those car stories and just lead with the roller
coaster.
No! End with the roller coaster.
She's gonna hear the
car stories. My goodness. My favorite memories with you are definitely shopping together. We don't always have the same taste.
You hate when I shop with you because I'm always like, can I get this? Can I get this?
I hate when you ask for every single thing you see.
Well,
that's true.
I wish we were
That's true.
I wish
especially
we had,
stuff you already have. And you just want another one.
I wish we had $1 million so then I can just get whatever.
Girl, welcome to be a woman. We all wish that. So, oh well. But we still have fun. We still have fun shopping together. We like walking around. And looking at stuff, and when our tastes line up, it's really fun too. So
yeah, especially when they like the same thing, because then we're like, oh my word!
Yeah, yeah. We get to act all excited if we see a new Stanley Cup coming out or something like that. It is fun. All right,
Stanley Cup coming out.
Yeah,
Stanley.
Oh, we both do have our Stanleys. Good job. Mine's enormous.
Stanley Cup coming out.
And purple.
Mine's just yellow because I got it from Miss Hawkins. Shout out.
You have to talk in the mic or they won't be able to hear you.
Shout out to Miss Hawkins for getting me this cup. We
love
you.
That was sweet. All right, that's all the time we have. So this was good. Hope you guys enjoyed the preteen /teen viewpoint and perspective, and a little bit of banter between my 12-year-old and I.
And your car skills.
And my car stories, which now will live in infamy. Great.
Everybody at church will be like, you have such bad driving skills.
Hey, I'm good at other things. Let's pretend. All right. Lois, thank you so much for guest co-hosting. You were amazing. We appreciate your wisdom, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.